Hey guys, so welcome to my channel Prodbug, and today we are going to see one of the good topic another MCP which we are going to discuss in this channel is like Selenium MCP. Okay, if you are not aware, then in the just last week I uploaded another video regarding the Playwright MCP. Okay, so like now this MCP is a buzzword. Okay, so like this is like really getting popular nowadays everywhere, and this is really exciting. Means I really love this concept MCP. Okay, so basically if you are very new to the MCP or if you have heard something about the MCP everywhere, so in very basic simple language, like MCP is basically writing your Selenium and Cypress or whatever tool you're using, Playwright. They are much better than writing your code than your Copilot or ChatGPT in simple terms. Okay, so those are the LLMs and this is MCP. Okay, so both are a bit different. Okay, so don't get confused between like Copilot and MCP and something because all are very buzzword, right? People are getting confused. So every day we are getting new terminology in the AI arena, right? So don't get confused. We are going to see from the scratch in this particular chapter everything, all the setup, etc. And don't worry, we are going to write the Selenium code, okay, Java Selenium code in this particular chapter without writing even a single code. Okay, so we are simply going to write the prompts, okay, or we'll copy our test cases, simple, normal, as a functional QA guy. So we are going to simple copy paste our functional test cases, and we will see how MCP can beautifully write your code from end to end. Okay, your project framework, everything can be created using the MCPs. Okay, so and setup is very simple. It's just will take hardly half an hour, and if you know a lot of thing, if you are already a programmer kind of thing, I think for you it will take hardly 10 minutes to do the setup, not more than that. Okay, if everything goes perfectly. Okay, so the point is like setup part is very simple, very minimalistic, and but the output is really magical. Okay, so in the last chapter, in the last previous videos, we discussed about the Playwright MCP. The concept wise, it will be exactly same. So there is no difference between the Playwright MCP and the Selenium MCP. And the future classes will be on the like Cypress MCPs and rest of the Docker MCP. Okay, so basically for every technology we have a MCP. If not, it will be created soon, very within 1 2 months. You will see MCP of that particular technology. Okay, so it's a nice word. So let me try to explain you if you are very new to everything. So see, even if you are a programmer, it's good for you to understand MCP. Even if you are a non-programmer, if you are here in this particular chapter, don't worry. We are going to see everything from scratch. And MCP is mainly for the non-programmers. Okay, so basically, why MCP is there in the market? This actually target the non-programmers audience. So basically, you don't need highly qualified automation experts to do the coding now. Okay, so with the bare minimum knowledge of code, bare minimum. Okay, even if you know the ABCD of the code, you can still work with the MCP and you can write big automation scripts. Okay, believe me, I'm going to show you demo exactly, and you can just do it on your system and it will work. Believe me, it will work. Okay, so don't worry if you are a fresher, if you are a med, like if you are expert. So for everything, MCP is there. Okay, so let's start this. Uh, if you have already seen, we have already explained this in the previous series, Playwright MCP. But let's quickly see again, because if you are you have not checked that particular video, so you can check here. So LLMs. So LLM is a buzzword again, right? Everywhere you can see LLM. So what is LLM? LLM is nothing but they are the like the best example is ChatGPT. That is the most famous LLM, right? Because they came first in the market. So Gemini, Cloud, Yama, so there are a hell lot of LLMs. Okay, large language models. So what is the large language model? Basically, they understand what the human want to say in any languages. Okay, all the major languages has been covered, like your English, French, Spanish, Hindi, any language you name it, they understand it. Okay, so they actually understand the intent of what you want to say. Okay, not just by the English. No, they really understand what really you mean it. Okay, because sometimes humans speak something but their meaning is something different, so they are very good in understanding what really what you want to do. Okay, this is the benefit of LLM. Nobody can beat them in that. Okay, nobody. They can write the stories, they can generate the text, they are beautiful in that. Okay, they can do anything. Okay, they can write the novels in 5 minutes. Okay, they are best in that. Nobody can beat them. Okay, but why the MCP is now here? Okay, because see, if you go to the Copilot, okay, if you say that, hey, can you write a program to do this, okay, for example, Java. Okay, so if you say that, okay, can you write a method to add two numbers, very basic examples. Okay, so Copilot is pretty good in that. Okay, but if you say that, okay, can you write an endowment flow to the go to the Amazon, do this, it will still able to write the 90% of the correct code. Okay, but there are high chances that the locators and all these things, while automating the Amazon flow, their Copilot can make some mistakes. Okay, because they are actually not going and checking the DOM, your DOM. Okay, that is where the LLM, this MCPs are pitching in. So what is MCP is doing? They actually go to your website, open the website, check all your DOMs. Okay, check the locator, the real locators, the complex XPath, ID, name, all the locators. They check it. They write the code according to that. Okay, Selenium MCP know everything about the Selenium. Okay, Copilot, if trained properly, Copilot also know about the Selenium. But okay, but if Copilot has not been trained on particular aspects of Selenium, then Copilot may not be able to write that particular code. Okay, but Selenium MCP is specially designed for the Selenium. Okay, so all the APIs of Selenium, okay, all the functionalities of Selenium, you can assume that 99.9999% of the features of Selenium, okay, uh, has been this Selenium MCP know about that. Okay, so if you are asking a Selenium MCP to write a Selenium code, it will be much better than the code written by a Copilot or any other LLMs. Okay, so you now understand the benefit of why the MCPs are getting popular. So there will be Docker MCP, there will be Java MCP, there will be everything, there will be MCP. If not, there will be in future. Okay, so challenges faced by the LLM. We have already discussed one topic, like they can't check the real-time locators or something. Okay, so there may be some iota of error. Okay, but related to action, can you ask your ChatGPT or any other LLM, like you can you go and fill the form in Gmail or any other form? Okay, let's for the example, any form. No, they can't. Okay, they can't open a browser. They can't go and fill the forms. They can't do that. If you say that, can you go and send an email to this person? No, still they can't do that. Or they are trying, but as of now, they can't do that. Okay, so action related kind of things, they can't do that. Okay, they can't upload a file. They can't download a file. These kind of things, you need a real agent kind of things. Okay, so here, so what's the solution for that? Okay, so what is the solution? So LLMs are confused, so how to do all these things? Okay, because we need that. Okay, so the answer is like MCP. So here is the MCP, uh, which will do everything what you want. Okay, so this is the framework, high level framework about the MCP. To understand MCP on high level, very simple diagram, very basic and absolutely correct diagram. Okay, you will able to understand everything. So MCP is Model Context Protocol. Okay, so as an end user, like you and me, we are going to talk to the LLMs always. Like we are going to talk to the Copilot or ChatGPT or Yama or any other LLM. And now LLM will actually understand what we want to do, what automation scripts you want to do, or any other what you want to create a website or anything kind of thing. Okay, so LLM actually understand our language, English, Hindi, French, any language, right? So LLM will internally talk to the MCPs. MCP is a protocol. Okay, behind the MCP there will be list of MCPs. Okay, there will be 10, 20, 30, hundreds of MCP behind the MCP. Okay, so for example, Selenium MCP from the automation perspective, let's try to understand in our terminology so that it will be much clear to you guys. So like Selenium MCP will be there, Playwright MCP, Cypress MCP. So as an end user, if you say that, hey, can you please write a Playwright script to automate this. So Selenium MCP and Cypress MCP will not be invoked. Okay, behind the scene, only Playwright MCP will be invoked because you said that you want to write script in MCP in Playwright. So if you say that I want to write a code in Selenium Java something, so only Selenium MCP will get invoked. Okay, so it totally depends what you want. Accordingly, the particular MCP will be invoked, and they will hit the APIs of Selenium, Playwright, Cypress, and they will open the browser. They will do all the magic. Okay, so I hope now picture is clear. What is MCP? MCP is a protocol. Behind the MCPs, there are list of MCPs, and we are learning every MCP one by one. In the previous, we have covered the Playwright MCP. In this particular chapter, we are going to see the Selenium MCP setup and the automation part. In the futures, we may see the Cypress and other. Okay, okay. So all these things we are going to learn. Okay. So let's go there. So this is some definition of the MCP. It's a protocol which we have already discussed. Okay, software interact with the software like browsers. They interact directly with the browsers. Okay, what else? Communication protocol designed to AI agent to interact with software tool like Playwright, Cypress, Selenium. So using the MCP, you can directly talk to the Selenium. Okay, so we are ordering Selenium. Can you do the automation of this website using the MCP Selenium? Understand? So this is the flow which we have already seen. It enables a language model to understand and control application without relying on visual input like screenshot, something like that. Okay, this is pretty clear to you guys. So MCP provides machine readable context such as accessibility, tree, structured data. So basically this is about your DOM and everything. Okay, they understand the DOM. Okay, it is designed to be lightweight, fast, deterministic, avoid ambiguity, etc., etc. Okay, MCP is especially useful in AI driven automation. Okay, natural language prompt. So basically this is what we are going to do the demo. Okay, so we are going to give the natural languages and it will do the automation. Okay, so we don't have to do the automation anymore. Okay, sorry to say, but yeah, so we don't have to do the automation from now on. Maybe from next year or maybe after 2 year 3 year, you will see that we are not doing the automation. We are going to handle the agents, and agents will do the automation. So this is the the future will look like to me. Okay, so slowly, our coding habits will be dissolved, kind of thing. Okay, and people will be more focused on the tools like this, MCPs. Okay, so so the people need to learn how to write the good prompt. Okay, how to write a good English, how to make the agents understand what you really want to say. Okay, so that kind of trainings are going on all over the world, right? Not focusing on your automation skills. Okay, so maybe in the interviews we'll ask you to write a prompt, good prompt, and we'll compare the candidate. Okay, who can write the good prompt, and let's hire that particular guy. So this is the reality. So let's try to understand more. So this is about the this is the old. Ignore this for the time being, and let's try to see some magic and some code. Okay, so let me show you some. This is done. Okay, so before that, let me show you here. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, this particular one. Okay, so Playwright MCP server. So just last week, only 3 days ago, in fact, I added this particular chapter. So you can just go and check. Okay, everything has been nicely explained and with demo. Okay, rest of the video, which you might, if you are interested in Playwright, this is the framework and the complete Playwright series is here. Okay, you can see. And this is what I want to show you guys. So this is like, uh, this generative AI, with the help of code, we are not going to use the tools directly. With the help of code, we are able to generate the voices like text to speech. So basically, we will write some text, and the voice you have to select via the code, and that particular MP3 file get generated in this particular chapter. Okay, so similarly, we have used the vision model, speech to text. If you have some MP3 file, we can understand the languages and we can write the text, complete text. So okay, so everything related to Delhi model, like generating the image with the help of code. Okay, we are not going to use the Delhi model directly over the browser. We are going to use, so everything I try to cover whatever, because see, till last year, like we as a automation guy, we are confused like everywhere AI, but how to use in our automation. Okay, so now I am trying to cover like how the AI can be useful in our automation industry, right? As a functional QA, as a automation QA, how AI can be used in QA as a domain. Okay, how on daily basis is testing, how we can utilize that information, that knowledge. Okay, so I'm trying to cover all the topics from now on. I think my most of the topic will be on related to AI only. Okay, so different aspects of the AI I'm going to cover. I'm going to create the videos on that, and I hope it will help. every one of us to understand, like, what is this all about, because we are hearing everywhere but we don't know actually how to use it. So stick to me. You can go through rest of the videos, so there are all the things, but nowadays nobody going to write the Kotlin, nobody is going to write the JUnit YAML, everything going to be covered by the MCPs. Okay, so all the videos are now gone, old, nobody going to use them. Now the new thing is like MCPs, right? In the future videos, I am also going to cover the vibe coding, which is another buzzword in the industry. So with the help of new tools like Lovable, Windsurf, and today also we are going to do the vibe coding only. Don't worry. So vibe coding is nothing but by using the prompts, you keep on changing your code. This is called vibe coding. In very simple, I'm going to show you in this chapter only. That is called vibe coding basically. This is a buzzword. There are lots of tools which are using the, like, we are going to use the VS Code, which is again a tool for the vibe coding as well. There are another tools like Lovables, Windsurf, Cursor. So there are very very nice tools coming in the market which are helping to use the agents to write the code. So this will be the future, don't worry. Okay, so whether you want it or you don't want it, this is going to how it be in the future. Okay, so see, this is the one of the website. There are several, but this is one of the website where you can go and check what kind of MCP you want. Suppose right now we want Selenium MCP. So go to this website, just search here if there is any Selenium MCP present or not. Okay, so there will be some results. Okay, so you can utilize them. So these are the Selenium MCPs. Playwright MCP. You can go and check. Okay, so there are several. So we have to choose which one is good for you and that you can utilize. Okay, so there are multiple things. Okay, so let's see now. Let's jump to the coding part and let's try to understand some code which you can utilize. Okay, so let me show you from the start what I'm going to show you. Let me start from test cases. Okay, reveal in file explorer. Let's open the test cases. So suppose that you have a client requirement or you are doing some manual testing till now, some functional testing, and this is Excel like we generally have, right, in our with us. Okay, maybe you have some Jira stories. Okay, maybe. But this is the most basic Excel which we generally have in every project, right? Or maybe nowadays we have in the Jira as well. So no problem, you can download or you can copy paste the Jira test cases, anything, everything is possible. Okay, so totally depends upon you guys how you want to do. This is just for explanation. Uh, as of now, as a functional QA guy, what I'm doing on daily basis, I come to the office, I open this Excel, and we have a new build in our system, and I now need to test all the test cases today, right? And I need to give the report. This is what I'm used to do today. So I will go to this website, I will copy this, then I will verify the title page, will fill something and submit some. So these are the test cases I will just go read and then I will do manually. Okay, if you are an automation guy, you will start reading test cases, you will start automating them, you will run them. Okay, this is what like we do an everyday basis. Then there is another test case, then you will read, you will update the Excel kind of thing. So this is what we are going to do, exactly the same thing today, but without writing a code, we will automate the everything within just 5 minutes. Okay, not more than that. So let me first of all open this website. So what we are going to automate is, let's see, I will show you guys. Uh, so this is a website, this is a form. Okay. Uh, so this is the form. We are going to add the data on random basis. We are going to generate some data and we will submit it. Okay. So let me add some data to this. Uh, Submit, and the form was submitted successfully. Okay, this is the message what we want to verify. What else we can do? Another thing what we can automate in this, like drag and drop. This is one of the very major, right? Drag and drop, not very easy to automate every time. So let's see, this is what we are going to automate. Let me refresh again, and Okay, so you have seen the changes, what we are doing. See, this is a drop here. We have to pick and we have to drop here. So the background will be yellow, the text will be dropped, and this is like drag and drop is working fine. This is the functionally what you have tested right now, just now. Okay, so we are going to automate without writing a single line of code. Okay, this is what we are going to show. So these two test cases I'm going to target this time, and I would suggest, if you really like it, there are autocomplete buttons, checkbox, date picker, etc., etc. Try to play with them. Okay, radio button, just try to go and click this. It's very simple, very very simple, and just try it. Okay, if you are from a functional background, try to utilize it, you will get a confidence, and if you are a programmer, try to use it. I don't know if you will get a confidence or not, but yeah. Okay, so let me show you the code. So Excel we have already seen, like what we are going to automate. So let me just show you the setup part. Okay, because this is how you can start from the scratch. This is the MCP Selenium thing what we are going to use. Okay, so there are several, but we are going to use because this is the mostly used nowadays in the market. Okay, so uh, okay, so you can just check that GitHub. Okay, but okay, fine. So prerequisite, what do you need? I'm using Windows 10 plus. Okay, so you can use any other platform as well, no problem. Node.js, it's very simple to install. Just go to this particular website. There is a exe present there. Just download and double click it. Okay, so that will be installed. Node, whatever the latest one, try to use the whatever the latest. Okay, so all these things you can just go in the command prompt and just run node -v npm-v npx-v if everything is working. Okay, it will work in one go. Okay, no problem in that as such. Now Visual Code Studio Insider I am using. Okay, so you can use the VS Code as well, so there is no problem as such. Okay, you can use either of the VS Code. So what is the difference? One of the guys asking in the Playwright series, like, why you are using the VS Code Insider, why not the normal VS Code? uh, uh, the answer is like, you can use any, both are equally good, there is no problem. You can do whatever I'm doing right now, you can do exactly in the VS Code as well. The Insider is kind of beta version of the VS Code. Okay, so basically whenever some new features are coming in the VS Code, it will first come in the Insider. After it has been tested properly over some months, then that particular feature will be transferred to the VS Code. This is the only difference. Okay, otherwise, stable wise, VS Code is much better than the Insider. Okay, it's totally up to you. So I hope it is clear to you guys. You can use the Cloud Desktop, Cursor ID, Windsurf, CodeGen, and there are huge list of lovable and a lot of the tools you can use. No problem in that. You need a GitHub account. You need a Git Bash. You need Chrome, Firefox, IE, etc. installed on. I hope so. Everything is already there in your system. No need to do any separate setup. Fine. So installation part, node, everything this has been created. You just see, if you want to start, simply go to your drive in your Windows, create a folder, right click, create a new folder. Let's say Selenium MCP, name it as a Selenium MCP. Come to the VS Code, go to here, file, open folder, click here, open folder, and then just select that particular folder, Selenium MCP, and open it. Okay, simply. So this particular view will get created. Okay, so now we have to install the MCP Selenium. Okay, so npm init -v, open your see, open your you can write here also, like terminal is here, you can utilize it, or if you are a fan of Git Bash, you can use the Git Bash, no problem. Just go to this path where your Selenium MCP is present. Okay, go to this particular folder, and now you need to just copy paste this one, npm init hyphen y. Okay, that's it. So it will create your package.json. Okay, so don't get confused what is this, just ignore it. Okay, just, but it, this particular file will be created. Okay, so all the configuration etc are present basically in that particular JSON file. Okay, so if you are like pure functional QA, no problem, so just ignore all these things. Okay, they are not that much useful. Then this is the command which will install your MCP Selenium. That's it. Very simple. Npm install -g because globally I don't want to stick to only this particular project if I will create any other project in the future. So I want Selenium MCP to be available in that project also. So that's why I'm using -g. You can ignore if you don't want to. @ngjones slash mcp hyphen selenium. That's it. Only this one. It will hardly take 2 minutes, and your MCP Selenium will be installed in your system. That's it. This is the only one major installation step which you need to do. That's it. Second very important steps in installation is if you have VS Code, if you have cursor, Cloud, I have written the path. Just try to find the mcp.json in your system. If you are using the VS Code, I know I will tell you the path. Just go to the C drive user, whatever your username, app data, roaming, and inside that there will be folder of Code Insider or VS Code. That folder will be there. Go inside that folder, there will be user, there will be mcp.json. That file has to be there. Okay, if you are using the cursor or cloud, so just go to the dot cursor folder, try to find wherever it is in your system, and just find this mcp.json. Okay, even if you ask here from the Copilot will tell you in 1 second that where that mcp.json may be present in your system. Just tell about your system, you're using Mac, Window, etc., etc., and in 1 second you will get the path of that particular JSON. Okay, don't so just go inside that JSON and just copy paste this JSON. Okay, I will give you in the comment section, so don't worry, and or you can just go to this particular GitHub, and you will find this particular JSON there as well. Okay, what this JSON is about, like this is the list of MCP servers. So I am saying that this is a MCP server. Inside that, Selenium is one of the MCP server I'm using. If you have multiple, like in my case, I will show you my mcp.json. I'm using like Cypress, Selenium, and Playwright. So just you need to comma separate it. You just need to keep on adding the different MCP servers. Okay, so this is what is all about. You forgot about this particular steps. Okay, you don't need it. Let me show you my, go to the view, command palette, list of servers. So you can see I have three. Click on any one of them, show configuration. Okay, so we have to start the server first of all, but before starting the server I just want to show you something, my mcp.json. So I clicked on the show configuration. This is the mcp.json. So you can see that this is the top server. Inside that server, so this is the one node, Playwright. This is the second node, this is the third node. So similarly you will have multiple nodes. Okay, whatever, if you want to play with the Docker, if you want to play with some other TypeScript, anything, so that particular mcp will be installed in that. Okay, so this is clear, right? So no problem. If you are just starting, so you will have only Selenium in your case. Okay, easy to add this. Okay, if you are some problem in this JSON, just ask me in the comment section, or Copilot is there, right, for your help. Uh, okay, so this is clear. Nothing else. What else in the README? Nothing else. So everything is up and running. Okay, so let me go here. Go to the view, command palette, list, and Selenium, and start server. Simple. Okay, so Selenium MCP server is up and running. Okay, so this is one thing. So this is started. Now let's try to understand the chat copilot. On the right hand side you can see here chat. So okay, before that let's go to the extensions here, and two extensions are very important to start with this. One is the GitHub Copilot, another is GitHub Copilot Chat. Chat is very important. Okay, so just install both of them. Okay, and that's it. No other extension you need. Okay, that's it. Very easy to do the setup. So now let's try to understand the chat part. Very important. Uh, Chat is like the top part is for the message and everything. Uh, and the bottom part, you can see here add context. So what do you mean by add context? So basically you are talking to the chat, Copilot chat, and if you want to inform the chat that, hey, can you please focus on these files more, okay, than the others. Okay, so you just pass on that context. So Copilot chat will read your context files more. It will take it more seriously. Okay, so it's always better the related codes you add in a context and then ask the question. This is the like recommended practice. Okay. Even if you will not add anything in the context, there are Copilot will definitely reply, but maybe the answer will not that be good. Okay, so it's always advisable to add the context before asking anything to the Copilot. So that is tip number one. Tip number two, see here is a drop down. You can see the agent and the ask. So ask is just like a Google. So you are just asking something, you will get the result. You will ask something, you will get the result. It is ask is like you're simply asking something to the model. Okay, but agent is like if you ask something and if you ask like can you do the this, so it will actually create a new files in your workspace. It will change the existing code, so it can modify everything whatever is present in your project. So this is a bit you need to take it seriously. Before changing, it will always ask your permission. Okay, so don't worry, it will ask your permission. So before going to the production code, better practice it in your personal repos. Okay, so you know how it works, and so directly don't jump into the production code. Okay, because it might impact. Okay, so this is the agent mode. So or we will work in the agent mode because we want to make sure that the chat gpt is writing and the copilot is writing our code, etc. Okay, so these are the two things, and from here you can choose your model, whatever the model. Right now I'm using the ChatGPT 4.1, but you can use 4.0, Claude Sonnet, Sonnet 3.7, etc., etc., Gemini. Okay, so whatever the tool, whatever the LLM giving you the best result, you use that. Okay, so okay, so this is the two three things like tips to use the Copilot chat. If you compare my diagram here, see this one. So we are this particular end user LLM. Here is the LLM. Where is the LLM in our code? In our code, LLM is somewhere. This is the LLM chat. Okay, we are using the Copilot chat, right? So this is the LLM which we are talking to, and then what else I have shown you. Now, where is the MCP server? So let's try to see where is the Selenium MCP in our code. So go here. I have already shown you command palette and list of servers. See Selenium, this one. Okay, so this is the servers which we are talking about. MCP is a protocol. Behind everything is MCP is okay. Behind these things, MCP is there. So now I hope you are able to relate that diagram with the code. Okay, so this is all about that. So let me close this everything. Okay, and we will start from scratch. Okay, so this is clear to you guys. I hope everything is clear. Let me reduce this one. Okay, so let's start with drag and drop. Okay, so this is the code I practiced. So let me clear. So now you can see this file don't have any data, right? Nothing is there. Let me close others. Okay, nothing is there now. This is totally blank and you don't know coding. Okay, just assume that you don't know anything about the coding. Okay, so now as a end user, as a functional QA, as a newbie, as a fresher, let me try to start writing wonderful code. Okay, so what we will do, we will simply go to the test case, copy test case 4 lines, and in the context, see, click here, click on this. I want my code to be written inside this, so I will add, click on plus. Okay, CSV is also already there in the context. It's okay. Okay, even if I will remove, it's okay. I add, it's okay. No problem in that. Okay, because I have already copied. Okay, so what else we will do? Hi, can you please write a Selenium Java code for following steps or for following test case. Okay, simple. Anything you can write. Okay, they are pretty well in understanding. But before that, let me see if it is started or not. It stopped. Let me restart it. Okay, so now it is running. Okay, so let's see. So this is the vibe coding. What we are right now doing is the vibe coding. Like we are writing something context, some uh, prompts, and they are getting automated. Okay, if something is not working, we will ask the ChatGPT only. Like, can you please correct it? Okay, I'm seeing ChatGPT. It's using the behind the scene ChatGPT, but we are talking to the Copilot chat. Okay, so if I'm saying something wrong, please excuse me. But we are talking to the Copilot chat in this particular case, and behind the scene Copilot chat is using the GPT 4.1 model. Okay, and by understanding our text, uh, GPT, this LLM or GPT 4.1, they are now behind the scene talking to the Selenium MCP servers. Okay, and Selenium MCP server is actually writing the code, getting opening everything, finding the locators, etc. Everything has been done by those people, and then output is showing here by the Copilot chat. Okay, so this is the flow. Let me enter agent mode. Make sure the mode is agent, and see, all the code has been written on the chat. Okay, not here, but let's wait. So the code is written completely. Uh, can you please write write the code inside drag 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 and drop demo.java. See, even if the spelling is wrong, I know that spelling is wrong. It's totally okay. Okay, uh, because they are pretty good in understanding everything. So it's okay if your spellings and some things are wrong. So see now. The code is here. Okay, just the keep will be enabled after few seconds. So if you think this is the permission the agent is asking us. Okay, so this is about the permission. If you like the code, you keep it. If you don't like something, undo it, delete it. Okay, again ask something better prompt. Okay, so this is what the asking. So before changing any code change in your project, this agent will ask your permission. So this is the permission I am giving. I love your code, keep it. Okay, uh, now go to my test case. See, submit the form and verify the success message. Okay, so fine, this is we copied the form field. Okay, but by mistake we have added the code in the drag and drop. So let me change the class name. So this is demo form 1 2 3, anything. Okay, uh, let's me write demo form test. Okay, okay, done, no problem. So class name has been updated, demo form test here as well. Okay, so fine. So this is cool. So we have, rather than the drag and drop, we have copied the first one. Let's start with this one only. Okay, so the test case has been written. I don't know anything about the Selenium. Assume that I don't know anything about, but everything code is there. So what I'm why my point is, even if you know the ABCD of Selenium, you can still able to read the code, because see, the complete code is present here. You just have some basic idea that what do you mean by driver dot find element by id, etc., etc. If you know the basics of thing, you can just modify the script. Okay, if it is not working, so you can still 99% of your code is ready. It may run, it may not run, but it is like almost ready to use. Okay, so let's see, let's try to run this. Okay, then we will see further. Without checking the code, without seeing anything, I simply click on the run. So let's see whether it will run or not. Drag and drop. So there is some problem. Let me close it. And what exactly this is doing? Okay, drag and drop, fine. Let's see the prompt what we have added. I want to just cross check. Okay, so there seems some problem. Let me delete everything. Okay, so I think the context switching and something is moved to bin. Everything delete. Let's create a new file. Let's start from the scratch. Okay, because we prompt the form and the code is the drag and drop. So there has to be some problem, because see, in the context some old files are still present. So that's why let me write form. Okay, let's start from the drag and drop only. Okay, drag test. Okay, simple. Drag test dot java. This is a brand new file. There will be no previous history of this file in the, because I am practicing, so there might be something, going behind the scene. No problem. Drag test. This is a brand new name for my class. Let me clear. Okay, let me add this context in this drag test. Okay, now go to the Excel again, copy this part this time. Okay, so you need to be careful, okay, because agents can go rogue sometimes. Okay, so see, now just read the context again, drag and drop, right? So now this is absolutely correct. And I will also write, uh, can you please write Selenium Java code inside drag test dot Java. I have given the context also, I have written here also, so there will be no problem. Okay, sometimes it behave differently, like we have seen. Okay, so it can happen anytime. Okay, so it's good to have this example as well. Now let's wait. Seems some problem is also going on, but fine. Let's see. So agent this time working absolutely fine. So drag test, and if you like the code, just go through once, and if you like, just press on the keep. So yes, we have the code. This is I intentionally added 10 seconds so that we can just observe the result. Okay, otherwise you can remove this particular code. Okay. Uh, After drop, add a wait of 10 seconds so that I can see properly, just for the demo. So this line is totally extra just for the demo. You can just remove this particular line. Okay, this is just for our understanding only. So now let me again go and click here. Just run the test case. Okay, now let's see perfectly. So it's drag and dropped immediately. So this difficult automation has been so easily automatable. Even for the automation guy, it will be a big challenge to test the drag and drop every time it will work. Okay, but this particular case is like flawless. You can just go through the code. Okay, so pick the image, drop inside. So the beauty of this code is like, see, I will show you some of the best part of this code. Okay, let's try to increase the area. See, driver.find element by tag name h1. This is pretty easy to find the h1 text, to find the title. Everybody know title is like h1. That is still okay, but you can see find element by image, box, action class they have used, drag and drop they have used, image to box. Okay, so all the locators has been identified perfectly. Okay, so Copilot, if you directly ask, go to the browser and directly ask the Copilot, can you open this website? Just you can check yourself. Just copy this text, open a normal Copilot in a browser, write it, and just compare the code generated by MCP Selenium and the code generated by the normal Copilot without the help of Selenium MCP, and then you can compare and find the difference, which code is much better. Okay, so there are high chances that this particular code which I'm showing you right now is going to be superior, far superior than the code generated by the normal Copilot. Okay, you understand. I hope till this point it is very clear. This is also Copilot, but this is behind the scene using Selenium MCP. Okay, this is not using solely Copilot. Okay, I'm repeating, like this Copilot is using Selenium MCP behind the scene, and Selenium MCP is doing this magic, not the Copilot. Okay, so try to understand. Okay, so what else? See, verify, like box class, the yellow box contains UI state highlighted. Okay, so this is the CSS which they checked. Okay, if you go here, you put it here. Okay, and go to the CSS, inspect, and okay, if you're from the non coding background, just ignore, just see whatever I'm doing right now. Okay, even if you are not able to understand, just leave it. Okay, no problem. So see, we selected this part, and you can see this is the like UI state highlighted. This is the class. This is the class which make it yellow. Okay, if you go and check here, this is the class. See here, yellow color. So basically, what the Copilot checked. they are checking like this ID inside the ID box, whether this class is present or not. If that class is present, means the yellow color has been changed. Okay, so this is the level of accuracy you can expect from MCPs, different MCPs. So this is done. Okay, so let me drag and drop. Okay, form test, several form tests. So let me delete them. I don't want to confuse. So let me delete this. Let's create a brand new form demo. Okay, simple. It will not dot Java. Okay, so see, I am writing in Java code, but there is no problem. You can write in Python also. Okay, you can try. We can also try in this particular case. So the same thing can be generated in Python. So this is not nothing like Selenium MCP will only write in Java. No, Selenium MCP is only for the Selenium, like how the Selenium is working. Okay, writing the code, writing in Java, Python. This is the part of the Copilot. So Copilot fully aware about all the thing. So MCP will just focus on the Selenium related part like ID and all those things, and the Copilot and the LLM, whatever we are using like ChatGPT, they are more focused on what exactly you want. You want in Java, I will write a Java code. You want in Python, I will write a Python code. Okay, so you understand? So they are working together. Okay, so they are much stronger now. So let me add in context form demo. Let's go here, copy this, copy this. Now they already know I need a Java, everything is in Java, so no need to write this time, just simply copy paste. And what else, pasted image, remove this context, I don't know from where that, remove unnecessary context. Okay, just press. Now I understand why the last time we try to test for drag and for form, but the code has been generated for drag and drop. You know why? Now I am able to understand, because in the context we have added this CSV, and this CSV contains all the test cases. So there is what the error we have done, because we have added the complete CSV in the context, even though I want only this code, but they have generated code for that mistakenly. Okay, so that's why context is very important. Okay, so you need to clear context unnecessary file, because they can give some um, something which is not you don't want, like in the previous case, right, what we have seen. So cool, let's see if this is related to the form. I hope this time yeah, this is related to the form only. So no problem this time, because I have added in the context only this particular file form, this form demo.java. That's it. No, I have not added the test.csv. If you want to automate everything in one go, just add that CSV in the context. Will be 100 test cases. Just say that, okay, automate all the 100 test cases. Within 5-10 minutes, all the 100 test cases will be automated. So how that is how strong it is. Okay, your your effort of 2 to 3 months will be reduced in 10 minutes. This is so good, so good, right, guys? So good. So okay, so let me see. Let's go through the read. It seems okay to me. Let's keep it. Okay, if you press on the keep, it will be pasted here. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's save and run. Okay, test form submission. Let's run. Let's see if it will work or not. We don't know, because a lot of time it fail also. Ah, awesome. Just in 1 second, have you seen the green box at the end? So that's why I add the wait time, so that we can see properly. Okay, so let me run again. So the test data has been generated on the runtime. We are not given any test data. So this is totally, so you can see, man, this is so fast and so good, right? Just imagine how much time you will take in writing this particular code, this class, finding the locators, everything, then running, and date locator. There is a date locator, that's the best part. Date locator will, if you have a bad luck, so it will take full day. Okay, if you are in good luck, you can automate in half an hour or 15 minutes. But date choosing and picking the date is always a challenging task. I hope you agree, right? So, but with the help of these tools, see how easily effortless code have written. Okay, so let's see. Let's try to go there, go to the form, Where is that? Yeah, see. So we selected something here, something selected, and this is the drop down also selected, some date, random date selected and submitted, and you know, so all the locators, let's see, first name, ID. Luckily, ID is given this particular website for everything, so it's not that much hard. Okay, so CSS selector button, everything. See, beautiful CSS has been written, right? We always struggle to write CSS and all this thing, and this is the assertion, simply success message. Now you can change the code if you want some kind of the exact message, like this particular code only checking the success in the output, but if you want the complete the green text, you can modify your code. But if you have the ready-made code, 99% correct code, now it is very very easy for you to add, do some changes, etc., right? So this is the beauty of MCPs. Okay, so in the past, I have covered the similar kind of examples using the playwright. Try to watch that as well. Okay, because the more you try to understand all this concept, the more your brain will develop to absorb these information. There are a lot of good videos on the YouTube which are explaining absolutely fantastically. Go and check those videos and try to see these videos. Let me know in the comment section if something is not clear, if I'm not able to explain something not properly. It happens, right? It happens. We try our best, but there are some people are there which not able to understand. It's not the problem on your side, it is a problem on my side, right? Because we should improve every day thing. But fine, you can give your genuine feedback to me if you are really able to understand the MCP as a whole concept, and if you are really able to use the Selenium or the Playwright MCP. In the future, I'm going to cover the Cypress, which I'm thinking to do a class on the Cypress MCP as well. Uh, what else? There are lots of vibe coding tools, right? Like Lovable, FinSurf. So I'm trying my best to make some videos. We can create some website also together. Like in 1 hour, we both can create. We all can create a website, brand new website, flashy website, together in just 1 hour. Okay. Earlier, we need a complete team, set of team to do the creating a website kind of thing. But I think with those tools, within 1 hour, we can create some games, we can create some websites. So lots of interesting stuffs are there in the market. So let's do it together. Let's grow together. Let's learn together, and so let's be a part of that. Okay. So just one more thing which I want to show you guys. I just it came over the mind. Okay, I have not tried, but let's see. Form demo is there. Okay, this is in Java. This is so. Let's try to write the same code in Python. Okay, can you please uh, convert or can you please write another class similar? Okay, it's better to. Can you please uh, copy form demo dot java into form demo dot py? Okay, I want code in Python. Okay, very bad English, but it's okay. It may be bad for you, but for Copilot, it's fantastic English. So no problem in that. Let's see. So I just want to try whether the Selenium MCP is capable of writing the code in Python or not. Okay, if you are from the Python background, so no worry. So see, this is for you. See, this is how beautifully the Python code is there. Yeah. So see, form demo and Python class is there. The icon is also coming. Test form, everything. The complete C form find element by ID. In Python, the same code is present. Exactly the same. See. So this is how you can use any of the language of the world. They support every languages. These GPT and all this thing, they support all the languages, whatever you have now even not heard about those. So this is the beauty. So you can convert your code. You can use any language basically. So Selenium MCP is only about Selenium. Okay, don't try to relate it with Java, with Python, with C Sharp. No, don't relate MCPs. So MCP for that particular technology is MCP for only for Selenium, nothing else. Selenium is Selenium. Okay, Selenium is not Java. Selenium is not Python. Okay, Selenium is a tool. It's a library, right? So just try to understand the MCP uh, in that way. Okay, so I hope you like this particular chapter. Okay, I try to explain very calmly, very properly to you guys, and you like the chapter. Try to tell me something in comments if you want to learn something more in the AI. If you are finding any problem in your project, something, some discussion, some suggestions, totally okay. Let's have some healthy discussions, and let's try to grow together and learn together and just keep smiling and keep helping. I always say that, keep helping others, guys. Keep smiling and try to make the world a better place, okay, which we really need. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching, and see you in the next classes. Thank you very much.